What's going on, guys? Crucible here, and we have a really big update again right before the 4th anniversary. It's really hard to think about it that next week is the 4th anniversary already. Time just flies. Anyway, we had some big changes come to maintenance last night, and we're just going to go over everything that got dropped. It's quite a lot, actually. Surprisingly enough, it's quite a lot. So let's just get right into it. We got update content. The game's now playable in Spanish, which is great. That is a great update. This was something unexpected that I saw. Every day you will be getting a free daily item. And what that is, we'll take a look and see what that is towards the end of the stream. But supposedly there's a lot of items in here, including like Legends Limited Z Power and stuff like that. It's kind of like your daily sign-in bonus, essentially. It's an additional daily sign-in bonus to what we already have, which is nice, right? So, can't really complain about that. Easier party formation. Tapping the tag on the character's detail screen will show other characters in the same tag. Added the option to prioritize party members that work well with your leader when using auto-select in the party formation screen. Alright, so yeah, just build around your party leader, which is kind of nice. Added a recommended ally feature to make it easier to form a party. Tap the recommended button. Tap a recommended allies feature to make it easier to form a party. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, can't speak this morning. Okay, so you click the recommended allies, and it pops up with characters that would go well with this unit, essentially, or try to go with this unit. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. Added battle style to the equipment filter. Oh, support, defense, melee. Okay, that's not bad. Ooh, look at this. The UI of the menu character screen has been changed to a more user-friendly layout. That is a really cool update, by the way. If that's what it looks like for the party menu, that looks awesome. We'll have to check this out then, once we go through over all the details. Oh, and look at that. That's legit. That is legit. Some events are now easier to play. In order to make it easier to boost characters, the bonus battles for each element have been adjusted to increase the number of souls. And then other adjustments. Added a button to the co-op and raid results screen. That returns you back to the matchmaking screen. Very nice. Simplify some stuff. In order to make it easier to go on lots of adventures, the number of Chrono Crystals required for haste has been reduced. We'll have to check that out then too and see. To make it easier to keep track of your job requests, the number you currently have is now displayed. Okay, so your max number of job requests, that's nice. Remove the restriction that kept characters from going on adventures and being put into training. Thank you! That's a good update too. Alright, so it's looking like this update is a lot more user-friendly than the last one was. The last one didn't really change too much. So, but this one, it seems like there's a lot of updates that they made. The how to get details for equipment in your possession can now be viewed from the equipment details screen instead of just from character equipment archive. That's good. Additionally, how to get details for equipment will no longer show stages that are not currently playable. Okay, so if it's not in the game and you can actively run it, then it's not going to show. That's fine. After completing daily missions, the rewards will now be automatically received upon returning to the home screen. Okay. Wait, daily missions? Are they talking about the new, like, system that they implemented? Maybe, I guess. Plus, once the daily missions have been completed, recommended missions will now appear on the daily mission screen. Okay, that's good. That's a good change. Added a delete account option. Okay. And load times have been improved on the title screen. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think this actually happened because it took a while for me to load in this morning. When I went to go do the update. Well, we'll test it again, but it didn't feel like the load times have been improved. Unless they mean the title screen meaning like when you're actually in the game, not when you're loading into the game. And then bug fixes. Full power battle, moving to another screen immediately after adding an ultra character to the party would cause an effect to appear during the screen transition. Certain dash missions would not be completed automatically upon being unlocked, even if it are okay. Some ability pop-ups and icon displayed twice. Okay. And then upcoming updates. Matchmaking rules for players with high battle ranks and rating matches have been adjusted. They've postponed this and it'll be implemented later. Okay. Well, curious to see what that is, but so far this is a pretty good update. I really want to take a look at that screen. That screen looks awesome. All right, next up is the feedback update 2022. I didn't really go over this earlier in the week, nor did I really go over this week's update, so I'm just going to cover this here. But we now got added Zenkai bonus battles. I messed around with this a little bit. It's not as grindy, or it's not as grindable as regular Souls and Zenny, but you'll be able to do one stage 3 times, or you'll be able to do a Zenkai bonus battle 3 times a day, essentially. And from what I noticed, you're getting roughly about 200 of each, which isn't too bad. Like Zenkai 1 is like 200, and then I think it goes up to like maybe like, I don't know, like 20 or something with 7s. I don't remember exactly, but we'll have to take a look and see. But it's a good update, a good change in addition nonetheless. Obtain more souls to boost characters. So increase the number of Rising Souls and Zenkai Souls that can be exchanged. So up from 1,000 to 3,000 for standard souls. That's a really good change. And then 200 to 300 for the Zenkai Souls, which isn't as impactful, but it's still nice to have. I always hated using these because you got so little back, and it didn't feel worth it. But now now it actually kind of feels worth it with this, especially since these, in my opinion, are a lot harder to acquire than these, or hold on to, I should say, than these, because you need a lot of these when you're boosting the boost board for Zenkai Awakenings. So you don't really use as many of these as you do these, which is odd. New missions added. Missions where you can obtain Rising Souls and Super Souls have been added to the Start Dash missions. You can obtain 3,000 of each element for the Rising Souls and 100 of each element for the Super Souls. Okay. Missions where you obtain Let's Go Legends limited guaranteed summon tickets have been added to the More Legends missions. Let me know what you guys got from this. Me personally, I got Beerus. I got Beerus, but now I'm only 1 copy away from maxing him out, so I'm not too upset about it, but yeah, let me know in the comments. What did you guys get from this? Legends Welcome Summon updated. They added new characters, I think. And then the Exchange Shop lineup added Gogeta and Broly. I mean, which is fine, but I will be straight up. Ever since they implemented the new pity system, it has been impossible for me to get tickets, because most of my tickets, because I'm gonna be 100% honest, I have these characters for one, so I don't really need I don't have the need to really go into the Legends Summon banner to do it. 2, it is a lot more valuable to get Legends Limited Z Power than it is to get the tickets for either this shop or for the banner, in my opinion. So I mean this needs to be updated. It's nice that they're adding stuff, but it needs to be updated. Added some of the titles from previous hyperdimensional co-ops to the dual coin exchange, so all of those got added. Training adjustments. Added an additional training ground requiring 1 bell and 10 silver bells to make leveling up characters easier. Also, due to their low usage rates, we have removed trainings that require 1 or 5 training items from the following training grounds. Okay, that's good. That's a good change, in my opinion. I'm at the point now where I pretty much have all the characters. So the only times I ever need to use The only times I ever need to use training to level up is when I get a new character. So having this kind of thing here is actually very helpful. It's an extra stage for me to just blow through these so I can level up units faster. And with the anniversary coming up, absolutely. Equipment added to the main story. In order to increase the opportunities for newcomers to get equipment, we have added equipment for the first time. Clear rewards for some stages on normal. Okay, that's cool. Increase the amount of Zenny received in exchange for gold bars. 1.5 million is a good update. I would like it to honestly be a little more. Maybe 500,000. I don't think there's any reason you couldn't make it 500,000 or 5,000, 5 million. I can't speak numbers today. But yeah, it's still a good change. Zenny is very hard to acquire, especially with doing these Zenkais. So having more accessibility to getting more Zenny is always good. And then they increased the limits to these. You can get up to almost 100,000 skip tickets, 200 of these soul exchange medals, and then up to 10 of the platinum coins, which is really, really good. It's just tedious when you get 3 and then you have to go use them in order to get more of these. It's a pain in the butt. The following changes, which were announced in reveals and stuff and other notices, are scheduled to be implemented in the upcoming update in order to make it easier to go on lots of adventures. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, they already did this, so that's fine. We already went over those, which is nice. So, yeah, there's that. And then there's one thing that they did add, and I'm kind of curious about. And you guys can let me know what you think down in the comments below, what you guys think of this. But very similarly to how you got the missions for All-Star banners to get the Z Power for characters, they now did the Legends Premium missions. This is going on until the 25th. So very limited time to be able to get these. But from what it looks like, there is quite a lot of stuff in here. You'll be able to get 600 Legends Limited Z Power. You'll be able to get 600 Sparking Z Power and 600 Extreme Z Power, 300 slot removers, which is a lot, 100 energy, 1,000 skip tickets, 100 soul exchange medals, 5 platinum coins, and 300 gold bars, all worth 3,000 chrono crystals. This is I think this, me personally, you guys can let me know in the comments below. I think this is very much worth it. Because if you think about it, 1 gold bar of this, right, is 4.5 million Zenny. So 300 of these, like, you're going to be set on Zenny for a long time. For a long time. With this, you're going to get with 5 platinum coins, you'll be able to get 15 erasers if you wanted to. So, I mean, that's pretty good. 100 of these is really good, especially with the updates that they implemented. 1,000 skip tickets is nothing. 100 energy is nothing. 300 erasers is really good. And the Z power here is a lot. It's a lot of Z power. Me personally, I think 3,000 is a lot, but we also need to take into account that the anniversary starts next week, and we don't know. We kind of don't really have an idea what's going on. So, we have a minor idea, but I'll do that for a later video. And before I forget, because I almost did, let's take a look at the update itself. So as you can see down the bottom right there, you see where the free item is at. The free item is located in the shop itself. Now, I'm not sure. You get this once a day, and hopefully it's forever, because it's not a bad system. But let's go and take a look what's in this little free chest here. So you have the possibility of getting equipment medals, gold bars, skip tickets, and whatnot. Quite a bit of skip tickets, actually. You can get any one of those variations. Adventure slot keys, slot removers. Yep, and there you go. There's some Z power. You have the potential. You have the potential to get 600 multi Z power for Legends Limited characters. That is fantastic, and you get that for free. It's a good update. This is a good update, in my opinion. So let's click on this and see what it is, what we could get, and we only got 10 energy. Come back tomorrow to get another item. That's nice. That's nice. And Usually mobile games usually have this sort of thing in their shop, but normally from what I've seen, it's normally like you have to watch an advertisement or something like that. So the fact that this is in there free with no like no like limitations or anything is actually kind of nice. One thing that I did notice, we'll go over to the character screen here. But this is the new setup. So you just click on the left here where the character's at to cycle through all your teams if you want to. The one thing I noticed, and I don't think they mentioned it in the news at all, but I'm pretty sure that they upgraded the resolution in this game for newer phones, because like a lot of this stuff just looks crisper. It feels crisper. Like if I go over to equipment, like I don't know if you guys can tell, but like on my phone the resolution looks fantastic. It looks a lot sharper in its image quality. So I don't know. Maybe it's something. Maybe that's something they did do, and if so, I welcome it because that's very kind of them to be able to do. And yeah, so that's kind of that. I got some stuff I gotta take care of. Like, look, my Tournament of Power needs to be done. But yeah, that's gonna do it again for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.